Your Fiji Sun News Bulletin. In the news today, boosting trade and labour mobility within the Melanesian bloc took a firm step forward at Nadi yesterday. A firm commitment was made by Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu and Solomon Islands to make the Melanesian Spearhead Group Free Trade Agreement a priority. As the first trade ministers' meeting ended last evening, these countries pledged commitment towards the increasing trade first amongst MSG member countries, then other countries. The meeting at the Sofitel Resort at Ndenarau Nadi was chaired by Fiji's Trade Minister, the Attorney General Sayed-Khaiyum. It signaled yet another success during Fiji's term, leading the MSG, which groups the region's biggest independent economies and countries. The outcome included key trade issues and the revamping of the MSG trade agreement. Also, the Australian government will provide 105.5 million Fiji dollars in official development assistance to Fiji for the years 2013 and 2014 financial year. This is an 18% increase from the previous year's allocation of 89 million Fiji dollars. The increased aid flow delivers on the Australian government's promise to double the size of AusAid's bilateral budget to Fiji over 2 years. Managed from the Australian High Commission by the Australian Agency for International Development, Australia's aid program is focused on reducing poverty and improving basic health and education services in Fiji. The number of scholarships available to students from Fiji each year is increasing in line with the budget, from 60 scholarships last year to 80 in 2013 and 14. AusAid's bilateral budget to Fiji was 33.7 million Fiji dollars in 2011 and 12, and this doubling to 67 million Fiji dollars in 2013 and 14. The remaining 34 million Fiji dollars is made up of assistance to the Australian Pacific Technical College and other regional programs operating in Fiji. In business, the Fijian government is convinced there are many other exciting opportunities that remain untapped within the Melanesian Spearhead Group region. This follows a successful trade and investment mission to Papua New Guinea in April, which was led by the Prime Minister Commodore Vurangin Bainimarama. The Attorney General and Minister for Industry and Trade, Sayed-Khaiyum, made these comments while opening the inaugural MSG Trade Ministers meeting in Nadi yesterday. Besides Fiji, the one-day meeting at the Sofitel Fiji Resort and Spa on Ndenarau Island was attended by the trade ministers from Papua New Guinea and Vanuatu and the Solomon Islands High Commissioner to Fiji. The meeting comes as the MSG leaders seek a more trade and economically integrated region. Mr. Sayed-Khaiyum noted that historically intra-MSG trade has been low. In sport, Prime Minister Commodore Vurangin Bainimarama has asked Fiji Rugby Union's board chairman Filimoni Wangambada to clean up Rugby House and turn things around for the betterment of the sport in the country. Wangambada, Permanent Secretary for Finance, has experience of working in bigger organizations that deal with improving financial status, including the Reserve Bank of Fiji and the International Monetary Fund in New York. Wangambada, a Nassau native who has maternal links to Aver Vanumbala Vulau, tells Sun Sports of his plans to turn things around in an organization which had incurred a 600,000 debt in last year's financial year. Wangambada was first approached by Commodore Bainimarama in 2011 to be his nominee. And because he was just a few months into his new job as Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, he asked that he be given time. But when Bainimarama asked him again this year, Wangambada was ready to take on the challenge. He believes every rugby-loving person in this country would love to see changes being made at FRU. Before we go, let's take a look at the weather. For Fiji, humid and unsettled with light to moderate northeast to northerly wind. Cloudy period, tending overcast from time to time with widely scattered showers. 1 or 2 heavy falls about the main islands in the afternoon. Long fine spells are expected. That's all from the newsroom for now. Have a good day.